Melanie was born with a seizure disorder, and she, as a result, had to be on phenobarbital for many years, and that affected her speech. At the time Melanie had her first seizure, she was about 15 months old. She was born hypotonic with low muscle tone. I believe they thought that she had muscular dystrophy. When she was a little bit less than 2 years old, her father died, and we had no family around here. It was scary being alone and working full time and trying to do everything you do to earn a living and take care of a family. I think Melanie was a blessing because it humanized us. And I think that was a real critical part of my journey to become a more informed and better parent to Melanie. Whatever horizon is there, she's always seemed to reach for the stars. And I think she's taught me more about perseverance and reaching goals than I ever learned in a book. And at this point in her life, I'm trying to help her focus on everyday living skills. How to get the bus, to get to work, or to get to school. How to maintain a household. Cooking is a real critical part of that. And I may not always be there to help her with every meal she has. And that's why Melanie and I have always watched Arlene's show as long as I can remember. Her recipes are simple. They're easy to duplicate. The ingredients are within a pantry. But more importantly than that, I saw how they resonated with Melanie. She would really pay attention. And she'd say, let's try this, or I want to try to learn it by myself. I would get her recipes and I would follow them exactly to make family dinners, turkeys and hams and baked products, and it got me through. You really feel that she's there because she cares. Dear Arlene, my daughter Melanie is mentally and neurologically challenged, but we watch her show together and decide on recipes we can do together as a family. We love your show, and my daughter is learning simple step cooking and baking thanks to your instruction. Your spiritual messages are wonderfully reinforcing. Thanks, Debbie Duke.
I have to tell you that I have a very special guest with me today. This is a precious friend of mine and her mom. She wrote to us a while back. She's with the Amazing Kids organization, and she's an amazing kid. She really is. And her name is Melanie Duke, and her mom's here too, Debbie. And I'm just so glad that they could be with us in the studio today, because you know what? When people like this are around, they just make you feel good. She's a special lady, very special, and she loves to watch the program, so she's really special to me. Well, here we are in the dining room, and I'm so happy because Melanie and her mom, the Dukes, has come to dropped in on us today, and they're enjoying our New Year's Day dinner, and we're glad that they did. So nice to have you, and so nice to have Melanie with us today. Let's take a trip around the table.
It's very different from a typical cooking show. Arlene is not just about cooking. I think no matter what she would be doing on television, I think her message would be about the Lord. I think her message would be a spiritual one, and I think that she would be encouraging us to set priorities. I try to take one day at a time because the answers have always been there for me. They're always somehow reachable. I can't see the future. I can only see today. I can't. God can. So let God. He'll lead me, and I have faith in that.